pulled out of the driveway and now I'm heading over to the Love's to fuel. And I don't have to scale because thank God this is a very light load. It's only 17,000 pounds, almost 18,000 pounds. But anyway, I just wanted to keep you guys informed and updated. This is going to be a 16-hour ride. They might have me drop it in Chicago because even if I get there tomorrow evening, they may not have an appointment available at that time. And I think I mentioned that earlier. So I'm okay with that. That's fine. I may not get, the whole loaded miles, but it's still good miles up to Chicago from down here in Memphis. I mean, not Memphis, but Mississippi. So anyway, I'll keep you guys updated on what's going on. See you guys in a little while. Bye. How or why do cars just catch on fire? Chicken taco, and I've ordered some other things too, some french fries and then some chicken taquitos and some guacamole. But this is not the picture that they have on the menu. On the menu, it's little chopped up pieces of chicken, and that's how they make them in California. Not big chunks of chicken. That's almost like eating a chicken tender, a grilled chicken tender taco. That's not what I wanted. I wanted a chicken taco. This is not the way it's supposed to look, so I'm really upset about it. All right, I put some guacamole on it and the chili sauce that came with it. I'm gonna eat it, but I'm not happy because it's not gonna have the texture that a street taco should have. Again, this looks like chicken tender taco, not a street taco from California. California has the best Mexican food ever. And no one can challenge me on that. Good morning, you all. So today is Friday, and it is July the 24th, payday. So I'm happy about that, even though it's not a good size check. Still happy I got one. So I'm on my way to drop this trailer off at our terminal. It's just right outside of Chicago, probably about 5 miles from there. And I'm going to drop it there, and I should be there probably about 1:30 p.m. and hopefully they'll have another load that I can get started on immediately. So anyway, just wanted to keep you guys informed. I did my pre-trip, went inside Love's and got a coffee. My coffee drink is basically watered down decaffeinated coffee and hot chocolate mix, and then I put in my own hot chocolate as well, and creamer. I put in the hazelnut with cinnamon and a nut milk or a regular milk depending on what I have on hand. So the reason why I cut it off, I had cut off coffee for about 2.5 months is because I started getting headaches, like just right there, like it was like someone was steel hands was squeezing the top of my head all the way around, and I didn't know what started that, so I figured it might be something that I was eating, so I kind of like stopped things that I normally don't have, and coffee, I haven't had coffee drinks in years, so that was one of the items that I stopped. But I continue to get them when I go above an elevation, of like 2,500. So it wasn't the coffee. So anyway, so I brought it back into my daily routine, but not every day, but maybe every other day. And anyway, I'm still trying to figure out what's causing these. Even it doesn't matter if it happens, whatever elevation I'm at, it shouldn't be happening. It never happened in my past. And I've been driving for quite a while, so I'm trying to find out the culprit. So I'll have to do some research, because I'm not going to run to the doctor and get on medication. I'd rather find out what causes it and try to fix it, try to eliminate the culprit, So anyway, that's what's going on, guys. So I'll keep you guys informed. Well, I'll just keep you guys in the loop of what's happening for the rest of my day. All right, I'll see you all in a little while. All right, bye-bye. Bye. All right, you all. So I am in Chicago. I already dropped my trailer and I hooked up to an empty, and I'm heading over to, oh my God, Indiana, Lebanon, or I was corrected, it's supposed to be Lebanon, Tennessee, but I say Lebanon because that's the way it's spelled. N-O-N is the last three letters of Lebanon. I know the southern people call it Lebanon, but anyway, it's no big deal to me. One day, maybe if I live here long enough, I'll get a little bit of that southern accent that I really want, because I love the southern accent. But until then, it's Lebanon. Okay, guys. So, anyways, I'm going to Lebanon, Indiana, and I'm picking up a trailer, a loaded trailer, and then I'm going to be taking over to Marysville, Ohio. I think I was just there last week. But anyway, so I'm going there again. And that'll be tomorrow. I pick up tomorrow morning and I deliver tomorrow. Total is like 300, maybe almost 400 miles, like 380 miles or something like that, which I better have something else after that, because I need to have at least 550 miles a day. That's what I want. But anyway, so sorry I didn't take you guys out, but I had a dilemma. I probably should have put it on video, but I wasn't thinking. When I get into a certain situation, I just start thinking of how I'm going to fix the situation. And I'm not thinking of video, I'm calling it videotaping, but recording it. And I should, because it would make good content, but my mind doesn't think that way. I want to get out of the situation and boom. And then, anyway, so my GPS, and I've been here before, but it took me in a different direction, and it took me like the back way of the facility, and it was a little road. When I got in the middle of that road, it was a curve. There was a tree that was knocked down blocking that road, so I had to back up. And City Hall, I think, was right there, because there was a lot of police cars there in the parking lot. And I had to turn into that parking lot, turn around, and come back out, and it was very tight. There was a lot of curves. I think I actually went over 2 curves, but they were low curves, but still, that was the only way I was going to get out of there. And then I had to go back around to the main street. And I don't know why my GPS did that. It really upsets me, but it took me down that way. Again, that's Murphy. Murphy's always messing with me. Anyway, I got cut off. But what I was saying is that Murphy always messes with me. Why did my GPS take me around the backside? That was Murphy. Okay, guys. So anyway, so I'm on my way. I've got my trailer, and I'm on my way to Lebanon, Indiana. And
in half a mile, keep left.
I'll find a place somewhere in that area to spend the night, and then wake up in the morning and go pick up that loaded trailer. I think it's a preloaded trailer, so I'll pick that up in the morning. I think I might stop there to see if it's ready today, and if not, then it just depends where the truck stops are at. And then either way, it's going to be picked up tomorrow morning, if not today. All right, guys, so I'm gonna let you guys go. I am in a little bit of traffic, which is not too bad for being on the little outskirts of Chicago.
1,000 feet, keep
I'm
left
on
towards
the
Interstate 80 East, Indiana.
294. So there's not a lot of traffic yet. Normally this is very packed. So
Now keep
it's like
left.
3:16 p.m. So it's just starting out, the traffic. So, all right, y'all. Talk to you all later. All right, bye. I couldn't believe it, but another accident.
My phone holder doesn't turn completely, so I wasn't able to capture the accident. So I'm in back of a Walmart in Lebanon, and I'm hoping they'll be parking on this side. Of the store. It looks like there is. So that's good. There's a Kroger just right next door. So I'm going to walk over to Kroger as soon as I park. And I see there's a car over there in the corner. Looks like it has towels hanging on the window, which means they'll probably be parked there all night long. So I will park right here. Or looking out the window. Someone's waving their hands. There we go. So, this is where I'm going to park at for the night. I'm going to warm up my pizza right now, and then I think I'm going to walk into Walmart real quick, see if they have some ranch dressing for my pizza. I only have one slice, and then that way I can eat that, and then I'll walk over to Kroger's to walk off some of the pizza. All right, guys, see you in a few. I grabbed a few other things while I was in Walmart. All right, you all, so I just finished hooking up and doing the pre-trip, so now I'm gonna come in here and do the paperwork that's required on the tablet, and then I'll get going, make this delivery. It's only 180 miles, maybe about 3.5 hours away, so hopefully I'll have another load. So I gotta get going so I can get another load, so I'll talk to you guys in a little while. Bye. Here's the next day. All right, so right here, I was already frustrated. It had already been over an hour and a half trying to attempt this delivery for this particular receiver. And for some reason, there was a lot of road construction and a lot of the streets were blocked off. GPS gave no indication of this. And so I would get my way out of it by backing up these narrow streets and then find another street to go down. But finally, I had to start from scratch and go all the way on the interstate and get off at a previous exit. So here I am. What does it say? Exit only. Truck entrance is straight ahead. Okay. All right. All right, let's see. I just hope I don't have to back up from here. Oh, Lord.
It looks like this place is closed. I hope to God I don't have to back up out of here. It's closed. It's closed. Turn off engine and press call button. There's no one here. All right, you all. So I had to bring my load that I picked up earlier today, Springfield, Ohio, because receiver wasn't open. So I spent almost like 2 hours trying to get to that facility because the roads were blocked. So, but then it was closed. So anyway, it just turned out to be a very bad trip. And so I'm over here in Springfield. I'm hooking from this trailer. I'm supposed to drive over to, I think it's Millwood, West Virginia, and pick up a load if it's ready. I don't know when. They still don't know, but there are going to be 3 loads coming out of that area tomorrow, apparently. But I have to go over there and wait. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna do and see what happens. Hopefully I'll get the load that's going down to Pensacola, Florida, because that'll be a good long ride. I hope. We'll see what happens.
Well, I didn't get that Florida load, but I did get another one.
Just doing the tug test. All right, you all. I think you can see me. Hope you can hear me. I gotta bring the trailer down. And I think it's a heavy load because it's from Armstrong flooring, and that's always heavy, and I don't have a lot of room here to struggle with. So I just hope it's the right way. Okay, so I'm trying to pull out, but I'm really close, so I'm having to back it up a bit. And I'm gonna try again. Ouch. I'm gonna have to back it up again, so I don't want to hit this trailer right there. I got it. All right. So I'm gonna pull up over here. Hopefully I won't be blocking anyone. But even though it's overcast here, it's still hot. It is hot. My face sweats so much. I mean, that's good because it removes a lot of...
Route recalculated. Now turn right and then turn left.
What the hell? Why is that so loud? Cleans my pores out, is what I'm trying to say. There's a little graveyard over here. I'll show you. I hope I'm not blocking. You know what? Let me go up a little bit more in case someone tries to pull in here. That should be good enough. All right, let me show you something. Turn this off for right now. Sorry. So there's the little graveyard. This is all business around here. All business. So this must have been like a farm at one time, because I don't think it was a residential. And then anyway, I think that might have been a well right over here. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can get over here. Do you see that? Oh no, maybe it's not, I don't know. But the last name is Hart. And there's a few graves over there. It looks like that one might have been in the military because it has flags right there. I don't know who owns this, but they should come and clean it up a little bit. It looks like Lyman Sands and Ohio Cave. Oh wow. I don't know if he was born in June 11th, 1970, or if he died on that date. I don't know. And there's another one over there. There's a few other ones over there, but I can't read what they say. But anyway, just thought I would share that information. You never know what you're going to run into when you come and pick up trailers. This is a drop lot. So, all right. Let me just make sure I've got the right, let's see, 8846. Just got to make sure it's 8846. But that's bent right there. That's not me. Oh my God, look at this. Oh, wow. So I'm gonna have to stop and get those taken care of. I'm gonna have to stop this real quick, and I'm gonna take pictures to send to my dispatcher. So I had asked if I could get a load taking me back to Tennessee so I could take a few days off to take care of some business, and they did. They gave me a load, and I'm driving here through Cincinnati, and I'm going to be going over that bridge that takes me into Kentucky. So I am taking off from my terminal on home time. I have to go to get my car registration renewed, but I'm not going to do that until tomorrow. So today, what I always do when I come home for home time, I always spend one day at my terminal. I clean up my truck really good. I relax. I take my time. I kind of sleep in, or I stay up late, and just do the things that I'm unable to do while I'm on the road. So that whole day, so today's part of that day. It's my first day off. And so I'm going to run, and I'm going to treat myself to a coffee, a decaf coffee, along with chocolate in it. And then I think I'm going to stay in the Knoxville area because it's already later in the day. So I'm going to stay in Knoxville area. Yeah, so I had a good time in Knoxville. I went shopping, I went out to eat, and then the next morning I got up and drove 3 hours to go get my car registered, and then just hung out over that way. And anyway, just want to say thank you all for staying till the end. And if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button if you'd like to see more. If not, you guys all have a blessed day. Thank you.